When a customer going through the drive-thru noticed something was up with the car ahead, they whipped out their phone and started recording. Moments later, to their surprise, they captured the Taco Bell employee hurling an order at the customer. Maybe it was something they said.
What happened?
What the hell?
Get it on video.
It's on video in it. What the is happening? Oh.
The customer doesn't want to lose the food fight though, so they lean out of the window and throw the item straight back. It soon turns into a game of hot potato and the customer speeds off, which is cheating if you ask me.
Okay, don't get our food. Let's just keep driving. Keep driving.
On July 17, 2022, a woman and a young girl pulled up at a Taco Bell in Dallas, thinking they were just gonna get some tacos and mild disappointment. Instead, they were almost turned into a human ramen. According to a lawsuit filed in July of the same year, the customers had gone through the drive-thru 3 times because their order kept coming out wrong. That's always grounds for emotional damage. But after showing their receipt and asking for the missing food, the staff apparently refused to fix it, and one employee even threatened to fight them, which is definitely not in the Taco Bell training manual. An employee had let the customers into the restaurant and locked the door behind them. They discussed the issue for 10 minutes, and then the manager, who hadn't been involved up to that point, appeared from the back like a raid boss and dumped a bucket of boiling water on them, allegedly. The 2 customers tried to escape, but the door was locked. Thankfully, they managed to make it out eventually, but before they could drive off, the manager showed up again with a second bucket of hot water, allegedly, like some kind of Taco Bell boss fight DLC. The woman and girl supposedly ended up in the ER with serious burns. No criminal arrests were made, but the case was referred to a grand jury by the Dallas Police Department, and the victims are seeking $1 million in compensation for permanent skin damage and lifelong changes to their appearance. The lawsuit describes them feeling as if they were burning from the inside out, which honestly sounds like a pretty accurate review of eating Taco Bell at 2 a.m., but in this case, it's horrifyingly real. In November 2019, a man broke into a Taco Bell located in the Boynton Beach Mall in Florida, but instead of making a quick getaway, he decided to make himself a snack. Surveillance footage shows the suspect helping himself to pre-fried tostada shells before making off with the cash. Authorities believe he may be responsible for at least 2 burglaries at the same location earlier that month. The Boynton Police Department released the footage, hoping someone might recognize the suspect. As of the latest reports, the suspect had not been identified or apprehended.
We all ready? Come on, y'all. The fuck out of here. Bro, you quit. Just take it out. Blow that up. Blow that up. What's up with you? You're trying to
On March 31st, 2021, at 10:23 p.m., police were called to a Taco Bell in Charles County, Maryland, because an angry woman took the meaning of drive-thru too literally. According to reports, a group of women pulled up to the actual drive-thru and started beefing with the employee. One woman then hopped out of the car and punched the employee through the window. After getting back into the car, the driver pulled around to the front of the building and drove straight through a crowd of employees before smashing through the restaurant's entrance. The driver then reversed out and fled. 2 people were treated on scene, and 1 person was taken to the hospital. Fortunately, their injuries were not life-threatening. Cops found the car nearby and later arrested 26-year-old Tanisha Renee Williams and 28-year-old Diamond Shanae Johnson. Williams, the driver, pled guilty to 1 count of first-degree assault, 4 counts of second-degree assault, and 1 count of malicious destruction of property. She was sentenced to almost 41 years in prison, although most of the sentence was suspended, so she only had to spend 18 months in jail and 2 years on home detention.
World Star, this motherfucker literally just told me, no, you need to leave. You too. This just told me that he can't give me no water. He told me he can't give me no water. I have to buy something first. I'm not about to buy nothing. Even though I got the money, I'm not about to buy just to get a cup of water.
The man filming this footage was unhappy that the staff at Taco Bell wouldn't give him some water, despite admitting that he didn't plan on buying anything at the restaurant. The fact that he shouts, "World Star," is probably a sign that he's there to cause trouble. He seems to think that it's the law for the staff to give him free water, but based on my research, no law in the United States requires them to do so. Let me know if I'm wrong, though.
These motherfuckers are racist as racist, my racist as my nigga. I'm not about to buy to get some water, my. I got the money. This ain't broke. I ain't know. You have a good day. Hi, racist, 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 racist. Do what you gotta do. You gonna get fired on too. Y'all see, hey corporate, y'all see, one of your employees just threatened me. One of your employees just threatened me. Bet, racist. You in this place? All y'all. I don't care. Y'all racist. This racist too. Why you think he hiding from the camera? Why you think he hiding from the camera? Because he don't want to give me. That's not law. Like, you have to give me something to drink. It's 100-degree weather. It's 100.
Of course, he starts claiming he's a victim of racism and says the employees will lose their jobs, although he seems a little confused about which restaurant he's actually at.
Let's go, turn up. I know I'm cute. I know I'm cute. You fat. You're fat. You talking about somebody ain't cute and you fat. You're fat as fuck. Like, what? You work at McDonald's. Like, what? You work at Taco Bell, whichever one it is. You work at a fast food place. Do what you gotta do, and I guarantee I'm gonna hop over that counter and fire on you.
He also shows his true colors when he insults an employee because of their weight. It's pretty frustrating when someone cuts in line at the drive-thru. This woman's response was a little extra though. She gets out of her car and approaches the black SUV. Then she coughs in the face of the driver and spits at them. The passenger in the SUV retaliates by throwing a drink at the woman and the driver rolls up her window. Way to act civilized, guys. On January 21st, 2018, in Cottonwood, Arizona, a Taco Bell became the stage for a chaotic attempted robbery. The scene unfolded when a woman blasted pepper spray into the face of a drive-thru employee. Hide on her heels, a man then crawled through the drive-thru window brandishing a handgun. The employee, showing commendable bravery, managed to land a blow on the intruder's head. In retaliation, the suspect pistol-whipped the worker twice, resulting in serious injuries. Despite the violent encounter, the suspect left empty-handed, fleeing in a white Chevrolet pickup truck. Their escape led them into desert terrain, evading police pursuit. The suspects were later identified as 36-year-old Tia Stevens and 18-year-old Zion Elias Plotnikov. Stevens was arrested on suspicion of armed robbery, aggravated assault, and a felony probation violation. Plotnikov was also taken into custody in connection with the attempted robbery.
You're I'm gonna have my husband look this fucking ass. I'm gonna follow you around. Nothing you
Do it, please.
Watch me, punk. Mother. You ain't good enough for a real job, you little punk. Come on. Come on. I don't do it.
I can see
Well, here's your receipt. You can look at it. It says $15 for 3 burrito supremes and 2 soft tacos. There's not a zip tag on it. You can leave at any time.
$15 for bring it up.
Fast food workers are often on the front lines in the war on crazy. Staff at this Taco Bell had to deal with a very unreasonable, irate customer who wasn't happy with the cost of her order. Rather than talking it through like an adult, the customer berates the staff and then starts hurling racist insults.
Give me my food, mother.
That's not going to do anything. That's not doing anything. That's not doing anything.
Punk. I'm bringing my husband in here.
Go ahead.
Watch me, you little pussy punk. You're going down, punk. Trust and believe. You mother.
These workers surely don't get paid enough to put up with nonsense like this. Remember, you should always be kind to the people who serve you your food.
I'm Charlie Manson's daughter.
That's my door.
You goddamn right it does. I'll take you out. You're mother. And you know how hard you need to get the manager position and own your job.
Being a fast food worker can also be dangerous. On July 13, 2017, a Taco Bell in Omaha, Nebraska was the target of an armed robbery involving 2 suspects. The incident was captured on surveillance footage, which was later released by the Omaha Police Department in an effort to identify the perpetrators. The video shows 2 men with their faces covered entering the restaurant, brandishing firearms and demanding money from employees. One of the men seems to have slippery fingers though, as he keeps dropping his gun. After obtaining an undisclosed amount of cash, the suspects fled the scene. Thankfully, nobody was physically harmed during the robbery.
Why would you come down here and do that without?
Cause I violate you too, bitch.
You ain't gonna violate nobody. You'll get violated. You talking about?
Getting fired from your job is bad enough, but making sure you never get hired again is just doubling down on your misery. Still, this employee went all in and decided to trash the kitchen immediately after receiving her final paycheck. Good luck getting a good reference for your new job, and they'll probably want some of your paycheck back for all that food you just wasted.
Whatever you want it to be.
What's up?
No.
What's up?
Go get your mama and
I'm right here. Don't look around. Don't look around.
How old are you, little girl?
Don't do it for
How old are you,
Just go. Just go get your mom.
Back in March 2017, a former Taco Bell employee named Margarita Godinez decided to return to her old stomping grounds, not for a nostalgic visit, but to pick up her final paycheck. However, things took a turn for the chaotic. Upon arrival, Margarita engaged in a heated argument with the manager, Arturo. The confrontation escalated rapidly, culminating in Margarita hurling a large tea dispenser at Arturo. Not one to back down, Arturo retaliated by throwing the dispenser back at her.
Just go get your mother and take her to the car. That's it.
Bro, your mom's about to get knocked out. Your mom's about to get knocked out.
Just go get your mom and take her to the car.
Assault me, see what happens. Go ahead. Go to the squad. Shut your ass up. Tiny ass. Hell yeah. What's up? Soy pistolero, bitch. Out of here. Hell yeah. Soy pistolero, bitch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do this, bitch. Hell yeah. Calm down. What's up? Hell yeah.
The situation intensified as Margarita, accompanied by her 17-year-old son, moved behind the counter, leading to a full-blown melee. Arturo, in a display of bravado, removed his shirt and challenged Margarita's son to a fight, all while customers looked on in disbelief.
She's here to set up her last check. I'm the manager. She's fired. She's here to set up her last check. She should have left. Ma'am. You should have left. No. I'm the manager. I am the manager. I'm the assistant manager.
It was him.
All right, we're here.
The altercation continued until law enforcement arrived, arresting both Margarita and her son. Margarita was charged with criminal trespass and spent a night in jail. This next incident is as disturbing as it is baffling. On October 3rd, 2022, at around 7 p.m., an 82-year-old man in a wheelchair was dining at a Taco Bell on Venice Boulevard in Mar Vista, Los Angeles. Without any apparent provocation, a man approached him from behind and stabbed him in the neck and shoulder. The suspect then fled the scene, leaving behind a red skateboard.
That's pretty scary. I mean, I work right next door, right down the street, and I mean, this area is a nice area, but I've definitely seen it slowly decline.
The victim was hospitalized and, fortunately, was listed in stable condition. The Los Angeles Police Department released the surveillance footage of the incident and, as of the most recent update, was seeking the public's help in identifying the suspect. On June 12, 2016, around 7:15 p.m., a man entered a Taco Bell near 49th Street and Bell Road in Scottsdale, Arizona. He approached the counter, pointed a black handgun at a clerk, and demanded money. When the clerk attempted to open the cash register, the suspect took the clerk's phone. He then pointed the gun at another employee before fleeing the scene and escaping in a light-colored SUV parked outside the restaurant. Local authorities offered a reward of up to $1,000 for information leading to an arrest of the suspect. Whether he's been caught by now or not, nobody seems to know.
Okay, I just literally want a medium french fries and from the dollar menu. Yes, french fries.
We don't sell french fries.
You know, your Burger King is all french fries?
Burger King, this is Taco Bell. See, what's
Okay, but Taco Bell, literally, I've never been able to not get an order in.
Sorry, welcome to Taco Bell. We are here today.
Step 1 of ordering at a fast food restaurant: check the menu. This woman entered a Taco Bell and got upset when she was told they didn't serve french fries. The employee reminds her that she's at a Taco Bell, not a Burger King.
Anyway, french fry orders you have?
We don't have french fries.
No, not french fries, sweetheart. Anything along the side. Anything that's helpful, just tell me.
We don't sell french fries. This is exactly
I'm not asking you for french fries. I'm literally asking you. Tell me what you guys...
That's the menu. Go ahead, read the menu.
This is racism at its
No, it's not, girl.
No, it is.
They got tacos and burritos.
Oh, I'm so happy because you have 4 eyes and like literally.
Yeah, and you got 0 eyes. Look at the menu.
Overcome by confusion, the wannabe customer then plays the race card and gets into a heated debate with another customer.
Ignorant and yeah,
no, I'm not. Like literally, I work for people for times every day, and I never
Would
like.
you go to Burger King and order tilapia or a taco? No, you wouldn't.
I didn't. I just ordered French fries. Literally.
They don't have
Like,
French
did you
fries.
see this?
They don't have French fries.
I know, but it's fucking Burger King. I never come here.
This is Burger King.
That's not the point, but what I'm asking for, I asked her at the window. I asked her at the window.
Girl.
Do you sell French fries? She said nothing to me. Nothing. Just looking like, how did you...
Sadly, she never did get a French fries, unless she went to another restaurant that actually sells them.
What would you like? What would you like? We have burritos, we have tacos.
I would like literally someone to like
That's what I'm doing right now.
I'm happy here.
Okay, have a good night. Have a good night.
In 2012, 3 armed men stormed into a Taco Bell in Orlando, Florida, holding employees at gunpoint and demanding money. After obtaining cash from the registers, they fled the scene, leaving the employees shaken but unharmed.
One of them had a long gun, it looked to be some type of rifle, approached them and made them get back in the store, held the gun to the manager's head while he opened the safe.
The authorities launched an investigation into the robbery, seeking any information that could lead to the identification and apprehension of the suspects. Despite one of the men's faces being fully visible in the security footage, as of the latest available information, no arrest appeared to have been made.
Call the pig!
We are.
Call him!
Use the door phone.
I'm a nutcase. What's your pig gonna do? What is your pig gonna do? Nothing!
In Bullhead City, Arizona, the manager of a local Taco Bell kindly asked a lady to move on because she was loitering in front of her store. Her response was not so kind. She decides to give the employees a piece of her mind and make sure she has the last word. Unfortunately, her final word was, of course, a racial slur. She did eventually leave though, so that's a win.
Yeah, can I have 3 chicken soft tacos fresco style?
There's nothing like dinner and a show. This man was placing his order at the drive-thru when he witnessed an almighty catfight between 2 women in the parking lot. It's just pretty funny how the dude just continues to order calmly while filming the chaos just yards away.
Did you want the shredded chicken or original chicken?
I think original chicken.
Okay. Can I get you anything else? Like a drink?
Yeah, can I have a large Diet Coke?
Okay.
And can I have a chicken quesadilla?
Okay.
That's it.
Everything else green card for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Please report a second one.
No, you think you're trying to run over. Pick it up. Bitch, ain't nobody run over. I don't care. Get the I hate you, pussy.
Plenty of other guys soon step in to put an end to the entertainment, or at least to get a closer look.
Just, mother, can I tell you that we're at Taco Bell right now. There is a lady in front of us who is walking through the drive-thru. She is very plump. She has a dog, and she seems to be getting very upset because they won't talk to her. She's like, hello, hello. She's walking to the menu. Now, I have a picture on my phone that I'm going to show you when I get home, so you can get a visual of what I'm seeing right now.
Another man just trying to get some Taco Bell witnessed a strange event when he spotted a woman on foot with her dog trying to order via the drive-thru. She wanders around for a while, checking out the menu and looking out of place before seemingly cutting in line and placing her order.
Yeah?
Take it.
I always walk up. I live right down the street at the senior place. I want one of those big box.
Okay, and what kind of drink?
Let's go with a medium with no sour cream.
No, I'm sorry. What kind of drink did you want?
Oh, Pepsi.
Okay, and you said no sour cream?
Yes, ma'am.
On anything?
Go ahead, throw it on there.
So you do want it on there, right?
Yeah, I might as well try it.
Okay.
Okay.
And what else?
That'll do it. It's just
right.
for me.
It's $5.37. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Apparently, she does this all the time and the staff doesn't seem to have an issue with it. Still, it's not something you see every day, unless you live in the same town as this woman, and, like the guy filming, you can't help but chuckle at the bizarre situation. In July 2017, at a Taco Bell in North Smithfield, Rhode Island, a customer lost his cool over a wrong order. Surveillance footage shows the man, later identified as 24-year-old Damian Smith from Providence, going on a rampage, smashing a monitor, knocking over a cash register terminal, and flipping a fish tank off the counter. The fish tank, which was just innocently sitting there, bore the brunt of his fury. Police released the footage and sought public assistance in locating Smith, who was later arrested and charged with vandalism.
Come on, you little come on, I'm gonna kill you. Come on, let's go. Come on, bro. Come on, you little bro. Come on, you ain't shit. Come on, hold on. Come on, what you trying to do? Come on, this nigga ain't gonna hurt me. I'll fix you up. You're a little shit. I'll show you what a little shit to you. Come on, you're a bum. Tacos, you're a bum. Come on. You're a bum, bro. Come on. I got in your face, you didn't do nothing, bro.
The guy in this clip didn't seem to need the extra energy provided by Taco Bell. For whatever reason, he was amped up and, like a hyper little dog, began barking at the employees and inviting them outside for a fight.
Oh crap, this guy's mad. The guy in the Jeep.
The employees didn't rise to the bait, and ultimately his dog's bark was worse than his bite, as he gets into his car and drives off while the workers film him from a distance. I hope he ordered an ice-cold drink because this dude needs to chill.
No, we're not serving her.
You're not. Your order is not being taken. Hey.
I honked my horn.
I understand.
I honked my horn.
They just told me they're not going to serve her.
Doing
Hey, they just told me they're not going to serve her. So you probably want to back up. They just told me they're not going to serve you.
Hold on a second.
So I'd go somewhere.
Serve him because he's on my side.
I'd go somewhere else if I were you.
On the cop.
Chill out. Just chill out.
What's going on, man? She's crazy. I know.
I'm working door dashing, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Going, bro.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, well.
They're just sitting right there, man.
I'm just like her.
They're not going to order for her. They're not going to let her order.
Let them say that.
They just told me that. Look, the car's moving. I'm about to go.
Waiting a long time for fast food is enough to make anyone hangry. But here's why giving in to the rage will only make things worse. The Karen in this queue began causing a scene in the drive-thru, shouting at the top of her lungs and honking her horn. As a result, the employees refused to serve her.
Keep recording me. It's illegal. You do not have my permission to record me. It's illegal in the state of Washington.
Oh, shit. Karens are out tonight.
I'm going to call the goddamn cops on you for harassing
right across the street. They're actually
mind your own business and leave me alone. All I did was honk my horn at you.
Damn.
And you called me a
Karen, calm down. It's okay.
I would like to speak to manager. Okay, the cars are moving, so why can't I have my order taken?
You got our mobile here, correct?
Yeah, is that key hooked?
Okay, give us 1 moment. We're still not seeing you yet. We're gonna get you 1 moment, okay?
You're not. I've been sitting here waiting, and you've been allowing him to harass the customers.
Of course, this makes Karen want to speak to the manager and gives the employees an even bigger headache to deal with.
Hello.
You got a mobile, correct?
I did. He's gonna hit me. She almost hit my car.
When the line starts moving, the woman is so angry that she almost crashes into the car in front of her. The things some people would do for a taco is mind-boggling. On Christmas Day 2019, in Lawrenceville, Georgia, a man decided to treat himself to a festive feast. He broke into a Taco Bell by climbing through the drive-thru window at around 12:15 a.m. Once inside, he used the fryers to prepare a meal, ate, and then took a nearly 3-hour nap on the restaurant floor. Before leaving, he stole a laptop and a tablet. The suspect was later identified as 26-year-old Stefan Gallared, a former employee who had worked at that Taco Bell during the summer of 2019. He was charged with second-degree burglary, but at the time of reporting, had not been taken into custody. He was instead urged by authorities to turn himself in, in keeping with the Christmas spirit.
Stupid. We got the stupidest self-serving politicians in the world. They just hacked into my bank account and hacked millions of dollars, thousands of dollars out of my account. And you're so proud. Because our politicians can't figure out locals only, those people are just that far behind us. And you're too busy worrying about your great life to figure out why we're losing, continue to lose.
Taco Bell is not the place most people go to have a discussion about politics or to report a crime. Yet, this guy casually strolls in and starts dropping a monologue about the government hackers stealing from his bank account.
So you rant at a Taco Bell. This guy can't even get up on his own. And these people are this far behind us. We're fat, arrogant, lazy. You're just another Republican for your community. Saying stupid things they do. That's right.
Maybe he's high on taco fumes or some other substance, but he's pacing around, raising his voice and throwing shade at Republicans like he's on the election campaign. Sir, this is a Taco Bell. Please let the other customers eat their cheesy gorditas in peace.
Have a nice night. Republicans.
This is the way you give it to me? No, I know. I want more cheese. See, let's find out cheese. Look at that. There's no cheese.
This lady was unhappy with her order, claiming that there wasn't enough cheese on her nachos.
Is that all for you?
20 minutes. No, it's 20 minutes and she paid for that.
What do you take?
It's yeah. Oh no, get away! More cheese! More cheese! That's pretty funny. Who does that? Oh no, get out of here! She's gonna get me!
While giving the employee a hard time about it, another customer decided to poke fun at the situation, which resulted in the woman turning her attention and anger towards him. You have to hand it to this guy for taking some of the heat off the poor employee. What a hero.
Give her more cheese!
Shame on you. I don't give a I'm gonna get your big ass. I'm using the restroom and there's a guy going in there while I'm taking a poop.
Fuck yeah.
Struggle is real, and you guys do not even hear me in there. Hello, I'm taking a shit. You want to eat a taco now? I hope no. I hope you do not want to eat. Yeah, please, I'm taking a shit right now.
Who's got the
You're
ones,
taking
bro?
a shit. Would you want a guy walking in the restroom?
Yes.
Shut up.
Another Good Samaritan stepped in and began filming a woman at a Taco Bell who didn't have a problem with her order, but with a man who walked in on her while she was using the toilet. According to her, this gross intrusion was the employee's fault. Is that a bottle of alcohol in her back pocket? If it is, that might explain a lot.
It's not okay. I want your names written down right now because I can report you. I was in there. I don't want you. You're fat. I want your name, and everybody else, but your name.
Ma'am, did you lock the door?
Shut up. Yes, it's locked. Shut up. Suck my dude.
Don't touch me, bro.
You know what, bro? You know what? You're
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
How old are you?
5.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah.
Lay hands up. You're done already. You're done already.
What?
For laughter, hey, you're a I seen your face. Look, yeah, look at that. What is that little pussy right there? Fucking face, dude.
The woman fails to get a rise out of the fast food workers, and when she realizes she's being filmed, she starts having a go at the cameraman.
Definitely going on YouTube.
Guy monkey.
Guy monkey.
Guy monkey.
Oh. She called you a monkey, bro.
Whoa. Bitch, what's up?
Who are you?
Come on.
Get the away from me.
I'll knock your bitch ass out.
You.
Come on, swing first. Come on. Show best shot. Best shot.
Yeah, we know. You're on crack. Shut the up.
An unhinged argument leads to the cameraman, his friend, and discount Miley Cyrus all stepping outside and squaring off against each other. In the end, no fists are thrown, just words, but everyone involved took a big hit to their dignity this day. Let's talk about a real-life Grand Theft Auto mission that unfolded in a Taco Bell parking lot in Manchester, Connecticut, back in 2024. Around 10 a.m. on July 23rd, a man left his Honda Civic idling outside the Taco Bell on Pleasant Valley Road while he went inside to grab some food. Enter Benjamin Ingram, a 39-year-old local who saw an opportunity and decided to take the Civic for a spin. As Ingram attempted to steal the car, the owner rushed out trying to stop him. But Ingram wasn't having it. He hit the gas, dragging the owner across the parking lot in the process. Thankfully, the owner's injuries were considered minor. Police later arrested Ingram, who was found in possession of narcotics and drug paraphernalia. He faced multiple charges, including theft of a motor vehicle, third-degree robbery, first-degree reckless endangerment, and third-degree assault. He was held on a $200,000 bond. Now, that's what you call an expensive trip. It's not just the customers at Taco Bell who can be scary sometimes, it's the workers too. In June 2018, at a Taco Bell near Portland International Airport, manager Linda Wilkerson got into a heated argument with a pregnant employee, Mary Hewlett, over a food order. The situation escalated when Wilkerson, age 48, grabbed Hewlett by the neck and shoved her. The entire incident was caught on the kitchen surveillance camera. Wilkerson pleaded guilty to 4th-degree assault and strangulation. In March 2019, she was sentenced to 3 years of formal probation, 100 hours of community service, and required to attend anger management classes. She was also ordered to pay $250 in restitution and prohibited from contacting Hewlett. Taco Bell and the franchisee who owns and operates the location stated that they do not tolerate such behavior and confirmed that Wilkerson's contract had been terminated. If you thought stealing from fast food workers was low, this criminal proved that he could go much lower. On November 26th, a man waltzed into a Taco Bell in Westland, Michigan, didn't buy a single crunch wrap, scoped out the place like it was Ocean's 11, and made off with a donation jar meant for charity. This absolute warlord of low-effort crime even had the foresight to cut the security cord before taking a lap and coming back to grab it like he just completed a fetch quest. And no, he didn't get rich. The jar maybe had a handful of coins and a few bucks. Security footage shows the suspect, around 60 years old, medium build, looking like he hasn't smiled since the Reagan era, and police suspect this dollar store villain might be tied to other thefts. It's a small-time crime, but still a felony. And in the words of Taco Bell employees everywhere, he didn't even buy a damn taco.
Against company policy. I can't do it.
In December 2018, a situation unfolded at a Taco Bell in Kettering, Ohio, which sparked public outcry and resulted in a worker being fired. Brandon Washburn, a deaf customer, attempted to place an order at the drive-thru by presenting his request on his cell phone screen. Instead of accommodating him, the employee refused service, citing company policy, and closed the window.
I will call 911 if you don't move. You want me to call the police? Because we can't take it, and you're also not allowed to record me.
When Washburn persisted, the employee threatened to call 911 and did so, providing a description of Washburn and his vehicle to the dispatcher. Responding officers arrived and offered to assist Washburn in placing his order, but he chose to leave the premises. The incident was captured on video by Washburn's girlfriend, who is also deaf, and shared on social media by his mother, where it quickly went viral. Taco Bell responded by terminating the employee involved and announced that all staff at the Kettering location would undergo retraining to prevent similar incidents in the future.
Trailblazer. Green.
They're just now dropping in? Yeah, they'll be done. You guys off to in there? Get the food and get it done.
If you've ever wondered what it's like to be a fast food worker, here's a typical experience in the life of a Taco Bell employee. Again, these guys really don't get paid enough to put up with this nonsense. In 2013, CCTV captured a near tragedy at a Taco Bell in Westchester, Ohio. 36-year-old Angela Wine experienced a medical emergency while driving her minivan. Losing control, she veered across 4 lanes of traffic, jumped a curb, and crashed into the front window of the restaurant. Surveillance footage captured the van narrowly missing a woman and her 3-year-old daughter, who had just vacated their tables moments before the crash. Several customers were injured by flying glass and debris. Wine and other customers were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, while others were treated at the scene. Police initially cited Wine for failure to control her vehicle, but noted that alcohol did not appear to be a factor in the crash.
This guy was yelling at that lady because she was yelling at her kid.
Yeah, I heard that. That's why I came back inside.
Yeah, but you have to leave whenever they ask. I'll leave whenever they ask.
You leave. Go. Bro, unless you want to get.
In Salem, Oregon, an unruly customer was asked to leave the restaurant by staff for yelling and cussing at a lady and her kid. This isn't unusual, at least not for Taco Bell, but what happened next took the incident to a whole new level.
Get my face there, boy. Go! You want to get your ass beat?
Get out of here!
Big man.
Get out of here! He's already called me.
No, I ain't calling anybody. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
I warned you.
It turns out it was near closing time, and waiting outside the store was one of the employee's boyfriends. When he saw the commotion, he decided to take matters into his own hands, literally, and sucker punched the customer.
Okay, when he said the N-word, it instantly made his credibility go down.
The boyfriend chases the customer through the parking lot and delivers a few more blows before telling him he's no longer welcome back at the store. Behold, a white knight in a black t-shirt. That's sarcasm, by the way.
Well, we need to turn down. You want to turn the music down? Loud enough to get citation.
On April 11th, 2021, in Lima, Ohio, a group of teenagers gathered in the parking lot of a Taco Bell on Allentown Road, blasting music loud enough to rattle the chalupas inside. Officer Justin Wireman, who happened to be in the drive-thru, heard the commotion and asked the teens to lower the volume. Instead of compliance, he was met with profanities.
Hey, this one right here. I'll take your ID. I ain't got no ID. Well, then you're coming with me. Put your phone down. Stop.
Don't Stop.
Bro, what you want?
Stop.
Bro, what's happening? Hey, record.
Better stay back. Stay back, I will tase you. Stay back.
What are you
Stay back. This is what you put on arrest.
He's not for what?
We're taking more units. Get back now.
He's 17. That's a minor.
That's called curfew.
It's a minor.
It's called curfew.
Okay.
So he's out after curfew.
So you ain't gotta test him like that.
Stay back.
Put your hands on him.
Stay back down. Yes, I will go invasive. Stay back now. Get back down.
Don't put your hands on him like that.
Get back. It's curfew. Okay. You're under arrest. Go now. Go now. You're under arrest. Hands you. Arrest him.
Hey, get this shit on video, bro.
You being disorderly.
Get this shit on video. Bro, don't touch me like that, nigga. How am I doing this ordinance? Look at
Quit resisting.
Get this shit on video.
Quit resisting.
Get this shit.
Stay back. Hey, Martin, arrest him. He resisted his arrest.
Get my phone. Carlos, get my phone.
You got his hands in the pocket. Get your hand.
When backup arrived, the situation escalated. One teen, Jose Maldonado III, resisted arrest and was subsequently tased by Officer Scott Ludick. An independent investigation later deemed the use of the taser justified, citing Maldonado's active resistance and obstruction of official duties. Maldonado faced charges of resisting arrest and obstructing official business. Another individual, Carlos Maldonado, was charged with similar offenses. A third person, Dawson Brown, received a citation for a noise violation. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Nobody gets tacos.
Somebody cutting in front of somebody, taking advantage of the situation. No, I'm not. I'm calling the police because what you did is wrong.
Oh my God, it's Taco Bell. It's Taco Bell. Like, everyone's gonna eat.
But how she just gonna cut in front of somebody?
It's okay. Just let her go.
It don't matter.
It's not worth your energy. It's not worth it.
That's what the problem is. People out of respect other people. You just don't.
I know. Don't waste your time on her. She's obviously just not gonna help the problem.
Selfish. That's why her ass is overweight.
She was already. Dude, you guys are trying to get Taco Bell. Like, give me a break.
But that's the problem.
Can I eat my dinner? Can you? I know she's being down on one mood. Can you just
calling the police on her because what she's doing is wrong.
When you do, hopefully she's gonna be in there, so she won't be able to go anywhere. But could you maybe like back up so we could all turn in there, or just? I'll let you go in front of me.
She blocked me. She came in. She drove in and tried to make a turn when I was already.
No, I'll just let her go and I'll let you cut in front of me.
And the lady in front of me seen it. Did you not see what she did?
Literally, just let her go and you can go in front of me. Like, don't. She's a waste of your time. Don't even waste your energy on her. Who cares? You guys are acting like 12-year-olds. Jeez. Can somebody back up so I can eat my dinner?
I don't even want to eat dinner.
Can you back up then? If you're not hungry, are you guys kidding me?
She didn't back up. I'm not eating.
Who's gonna step up and not act like a 12-year-old right now?
She can back up. I'm not moving.
These two women got into the pettiest of arguments at a Taco Bell parking lot in San Diego when one driver supposedly cut in front of the other. Neither lady was willing to move out of principle, inconveniencing everyone who was just trying to get home or get some food. Eventually, the Taco Bell employees are forced to come out of the restaurant and play the role of adult. This breaks the deadlock, and then, typically right after the situation has been resolved, the police turn up. Great.
They called the cops. God. Oh my God, she called the police.
On August 14th, 2024, in Stowe, Ohio, a truly tragic incident occurred at a Taco Bell drive-thru. Megan Kellerman, a 25-year-old woman, was fatally shot by Jason Williams, a 53-year-old man she did not know. Kellerman had asked a Taco Bell employee to call the police after her car was reportedly hit by the vehicle behind her in the drive-thru line. Before officers could arrive, Williams exited his car, approached Kellerman's vehicle, and shot her before turning the gun on himself. Both were pronounced dead at the scene. The Stowe Police Department released the following body cam footage from the responding officers, providing a detailed account of events.
Is there any signs of life, guys?
She's still got a pulse? She's got a weak pulse, but Carter says she's got a pulse now.
Advise FD that the guy still has a pulse.
They're right here.
Let's go, man.
Oh, boy. Yeah. What's up? Suspects? Both. One of them was a suspect.
It sounded like it was murder-suicide.
Yeah.
The footage captures the officers' arrival at the scene, their interactions with witnesses, and their response to the unfolding situation. Kellerman's dog was in her car during the incident and has since been reunited with her family. Williams was known to have had a criminal history, including a weapons arrest, and was out on bond with the condition that he did not possess any firearms.
Did my daughter get shot? Did my daughter get shot?
Banging.
Did my daughter get shot?
Yeah. She got shot.
I need to go with her.
She got shot.
I need to go.
I knew that's what
I
that
need to
was.
go with her.
I knew
Please let me go with her.
I'm going to let you know what hospital. Okay?
In the aftermath, Kellerman's parents had been advocating for change, emphasizing the need for stricter gun laws and better mental health resources. They have also established a scholarship fund in Megan's memory.
My mother.
I'm ready. What's up? Who want to know? Who want to know? Who want to know? Oh, you finished pepper spray? No. You want a pepper spray? Who want to know? You want a pepper spray? Do you want to know? You want a pepper spray? Do you want to know? You want a pepper spray? Bitch, don't play with me. Make sure. Yeah, you scared, huh? When it comes to mine, I show you. You trying to make a kid? I don't give a bitch. You actually do out 5 kids. So you want to get the fuck out my face.
In September 2024, a woman named Nicole Coleman turned some typical Taco Bell drama into criminal charges in Carson, California. After her daughter got into a spat with some local high school students, Coleman stormed into the restaurant, armed with pepper spray and a fierce attitude. She confronts the teens, shouting about defending her daughter before unleashing a fiery cloud of pepper spray on the group. But she didn't stop there. Witnesses claim that she punched and even threw one of the girls to the ground. One victim later reported a skull fracture from her laptop being slammed on her head. The whole ordeal was caught on video and quickly went viral online. Coleman was arrested and charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon, misdemeanor child abuse, and other offenses. If convicted, she faces up to 6 years in prison. This businessman was simply trying to enjoy some tasty tacos on his lunch break when he was set upon by a thief who tried to steal his phone. On this occasion, the thief wasn't quick enough though, and the businessman had a tighter grip than he probably expected. Unable to wrestle the phone from the would-be victim's hands, the thief soon gives up and the pair strike a deal that allows the crook to walk away empty-handed.
No, listen, bro. He had an accident. I'm eating McDonald's right now. I can show you the McDonald's I'm eating.
So where's the food at?
I don't know. He had an accident. He talked to
So
us
you're telling me you
about
ain't got the food here?
No.
So the food just disappeared in the accident?
I guess he took it back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't DoorDash. I don't know any of this stuff.
Imagine ordering $100 worth of Taco Bell on DoorDash and having it stolen by the delivery driver. That's what allegedly happened to one guy who decided to confront the thief at his home. The investigation starts off civilized, with the suspect food thief claiming ignorance.
Like, seriously. So, go to the place. Stop.
What's up?
Just leave.
But as the accusations fly, tensions rise and the supposed driver comes out of the house with a knife. However, the aggrieved customer has a trick up his sleeve, or rather, a gun, and as he draws it in self-defense, causing the accused to retreat and run back inside. This is why DoorDash customer support needs to be a lot better. On October 3, 2011, a violent robbery unfolded at a Taco Bell in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The incident was captured on CCTV, showing a masked man in a gray hooded sweatshirt entering the restaurant and threatening employees with a firearm, or maybe just his hand in a bag. He grabbed an employee around the neck and demanded money from the cash register, instilling fear among the staff. The suspect's actions were swift and unsettling as he fled the scene shortly after the robbery. The Fayetteville Police Department responded promptly, releasing the surveillance footage to the public in hopes of identifying the suspect. We don't know if he was ever caught, but in the aftermath, the Taco Bell location took key measures to enhance security and ensure the safety of both employees and customers in the future. This unhinged customer ended up leaving with a lot less food and drink than she paid for because she threw most of it back at the employees. The worker claims that the woman got angry when they tried to confirm her order. Instead of repeating it, the woman allegedly threw her Baja Blast and water back at the staff and then gave them a healthy dose of her own ranch dressing. Maybe she just misunderstood the concept of paying it forward. I don't know, I'm reaching. In July 2021, a man named Bradley Bishop, who was experiencing homelessness, walked into a Taco Bell in Oklahoma City and asked for a cup of water. What happened next was nothing short of a nightmare. The security guard on duty, Antoine Martin, confronted Bishop and things escalated quickly. Surveillance footage shows Martin aggressively getting in Bishop's face, shoving him, and then beating him with a nightstick. As Bishop tried to leave the scene, Martin pulled out a gun and shot him 4 times in the back. To make matters worse, Martin wasn't even licensed to carry a firearm at the time. His license had expired months prior, meaning he was illegally armed while working security. Thankfully, the victim survived the shooting but sustained serious injuries. Martin was arrested and charged with assault and battery with a deadly weapon. He's now also being sued by both the victim and Taco Bell for medical expenses and damages. A very poor robbery attempt was captured on camera at a Taco Bell in Dayton, Ohio back in 2011. According to police reports, a female suspect approached the counter and demanded cash from the register. This caught the attention of a manager and, when confronted, the woman quickly backtracked, claiming she was only joking before walking away. Boy, did she lose her confidence quickly. Maybe it was just a bad prank. One thief who actually went through with his plan targeted a Taco Bell in Jacksonville, Mississippi in 2019. Surveillance footage captured the brazen suspect entering the restaurant just after 6:20 a.m., dressed all in black. He told the manager on duty that he had a gun and demanded to be given money from the restaurant safe. It's estimated that he stole approximately $16,000 before running away and jumping into a waiting getaway vehicle. As far as I can tell, there have been no updates regarding this man's arrest, so he may have actually gotten away with it. Taco Bell robberies are more common than you might think, especially in Memphis. In 2023, 2 different restaurants were hit in a similar fashion, with suspects dressed in black climbing through the window of the drive-thru and helping themselves to cash from the register. Footage from one of these robberies was captured on CCTV and released by Memphis police in an attempt to identify the suspects.
I think they have a serious mental problem. I think they need some help.
These incidents, which may or may not have been connected, highlight a concerning trend of fast food establishments being targeted for robberies, emphasizing the need for increased security measures and community vigilance. After all, no money means no tacos, and what kind of world would that be?
Police can't do it all. They need some second eyes. They need somebody else out here. The whole neighborhood, the community, everybody need to get involved in what's going on now.
So apparently the sign went down. I guess that's the Wendy's sign. You can see inside where it's just crashed all the way in. That sucks.
It's not often you see 2 fast food rivals merging together, but when a severe thunderstorm hit Gainesville, Texas in 2022, that's what happened. Well, sort of. The storm caused a massive Wendy's sign to take a nosedive and crash right through the roof of a neighboring Taco Bell. Inside the Taco Bell, 3 employees and 3 customers were present. Miraculously, no one was injured, but you can bet they were all questioning their life choices at that moment.
It was the scariest moment of my entire life.
This next clip proves that not all heroes wear capes. Some rock headsets and manage the lunch rush at Taco Bell. In April 2024, at a Taco Bell in Richboro, Pennsylvania, manager Becky Arbaugh was in the middle of a busy shift when she heard a scream from the drive-thru. Natasha Long had just pulled in with her 11-week-old son, Miles, who suddenly stopped breathing and turned blue.
I pulled him out and he turned completely blue and was lifeless. And at that point, I just completely blacked out. I didn't know what to do.
Panicked and unsure of what to do, Long's cries for help were heard by Arbaugh, who immediately sprang into action. Without hesitation, Arbaugh threw off her headset and rushed outside, drawing on her experience as a mother of 4, including performing CPR on her own daughter in the past. She took Miles and began chest compressions.
I threw my headset, I ran outside, so I took the baby and I started to do chest compressions on the baby, and then he finally started to breathe. When my kids were little, my daughter had similar incidents, so I knew what she was feeling. So I knew if I just kept her calm and I stayed calm, then there was no thought in my mind that the baby wasn't going to breathe again.
Thanks to her quick response, Miles started breathing again by the time emergency services arrived. Amazingly, the EMTs on the scene credited Arbaugh with saving the infant's life.
We couldn't be more grateful to Becky. She saved my son's life.
I just thought of myself as a mom with another mom that needed help.
Get out. What do you guys have? It's right there. Yeah, you gotta get out.
This is how you do your savior. You want to starve?
I'm sorry, you have to.
I didn't let you starve. I didn't let you get hurt. I was there for you. I picked you all up. I built this town. Get the hell out of my leg.
This delusional lady chose to make a stand at her local Taco Bell and ordered the workers to get off her land. She makes a solid point by dumping trash all over the place, but then her argument, as well as her body, falls flat on its face.
Jesus Christ, get off my land. Bro. Get off my land. You don't have to be here. Get out of my city. Get out of my city. Get off my land.
Still, that doesn't dampen her spirit, as she seems to be determined to claim back the land that definitely belongs to her. I'm sure when the police arrived, she was able to reclaim her territory, no problem at all.
Leave! 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 Leave now! Leave!
Working the drive-thru window is not for the faint of heart. In 2021, workers were forced to fend off a crazed customer who mistook the drive-thru window for a climb-through window and punched a female worker in the face. Thankfully, the worker's colleagues rushed to her defense and managed to eject the customer back out through the same window. I can't imagine what made him so mad in the first place, but he deserves to be sent to bed, or better yet, prison, without his supper.
Well, my number's in there somewhere, so.
And I'd love to talk to you because I want to let you know.
My number's in there somewhere.
I want to tell you, like, it's not what you think and what you see in the news. Those people, we don't follow those people. Those people are monsters. Those people are disgusting. Those are the people that make the religion look bad.
I'm gonna tell you right now, until you call me and change my mind, Muslim motherfuckers can suck my.
That's how you feel about me, though?
My country. They killed thousands of my people.
On May 2019, at a Taco Bell in Bridgeton, Missouri, a Muslim customer named Tariq Hamdan pulled up around 1 a.m. to grab some food for sure, the pre-dawn meal during Ramadan. He ordered about $55 worth of food, which apparently raised eyebrows. The cashier, instead of just handing over the tacos, decided it was the perfect time for a long, unsolicited rant about Islam. Hamdan, trying to keep it civil, explained that extremists don't represent Islam and that his faith promotes peace. But the cashier wasn't having it. She even slipped her phone number into his food bag, inviting him to continue the debate later. Because nothing says customer service like hate speech and a side of digits.
You need to change my mind. And I'm not going to cater to you. You're going to cater to me. Because this is on my territory. And I understand.
But I'm an American, just like you. Just because of how you believe, what you believe and what I believe.
You find a woman, what's your belief?
I believe, I'm a Muslim. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect at their religion.
So you believe that a woman should bow down to you?
And I would never believe that. Women have equal rights as men. That's what God says in the book.
That's not Muslim.
Hamdan recorded part of the 25-minute-long exchange and posted it online, where it quickly went viral. Karma soon caught up to this Karen, as Taco Bell responded by firing the employee and issuing a statement condemning her behavior.
I'm just saying, you said I asked to speak to the manager after you'd called me a mother and called the whole religion that we're pigs and this and that, and I thought that's why you were. That's why I thought you retracted.
I never said that. So what?
I'm a customer. Regardless of your views, you shouldn't say what you said.
Sorry, like 3 times.
And I accept that, but it's still unacceptable.